Um, Good evening. I hope I am audible. There has been so much delay because of one challenge or the other. I'm really very sorry for coming online very late for this program. I really don't know why. I just hope we are online. I hope we are live now. Okay. Okay. Um, I really don't know why. Okay. Um, yeah. Good evening. I'm sorry we came into this program a little late, about 20 minutes behind time, due to some challenges along the line as we're trying to come online with the program. Where is this? We're trying to. I just hope there is two. Okay, I want to remove so many things from my clipboard so that I can interact properly with my audience. Um, Once again, my name is Dr. Oscar Baishimori. I'm a life coach. I specialize in sharing information, philosophies, strategies, life skills, and wellness products that empower people to live above mediocrity in every area of their personal life. There are a lot of, there are a number of issues that I want us to discuss tonight. It's going to be interactive for anyone that is joining us online. So I will wait a little while I try to remind those that are supposed to be part of this program tonight so that they can join. There are a lot of issues we're going to x-ray tonight. Let me see whether the YouTube side of this program is on. It's very important too. I just hope the YouTube side is on. I don't know. This I really don't know. Trying to see. Okay, the YouTube is on. It's streaming. Okay, the YouTube is streaming. Let me see. Okay, the YouTube is streaming. Okay, it's on. Okay, the YouTube is on. Okay. Okay, it's on. While we wait for people to join us, I want to discuss certain things. There are a number of items I'm going to do, but let me start with there's a team that is placed on this live show that when someone give you stipend, when somebody consider, especially in this time where people are always trying to find help, a lot of people go in confidence to some people to discuss their challenges with them. Wow, okay. To discuss their challenges with them, and they, sorry, I want to, oh, some things are trying to shut down here. No, no, don't reopen. Now, when people go to some people to go and tell them that I need help, especially in this time that there is a harsh economic conditions, we're going to talk about it. There are a lot of things people contributed that form this large pile or large mess, as we may want to call it. Now, when on this in this time you sneak into your friend's home, or maybe somebody you consider is in advantageous position, and you go to seek help from him, and the person eventually give you the help or the stipend and decided to take a picture of you, maybe you are aware or you are not aware of it, and he post it on social media that here is Mr. Paul, here is Mr. James, here is Mr. Kingsley, that I gave 20,000 naira yesterday. Is that person, is that classify it as an empowerment or humiliation. Like somebody now, because he wants to gain political advantage, he begins to give people money and begin to snap it and post it on social media. You that they gave this money, have they actually empowered you or they have humiliated you? These are issues I want us to ruminate on and consider in the comment section. Then for you that be coming live, maybe you are live now or you want to join this video, let me equally remind some people that we are live on this video now. Let me remind people that are supposed to join us on this video. Now let's assume we are live now. Let's assume that somebody or maybe you can on your own, can you just try to recollect certain areas of your life where you feel that you are not satisfied with what is happening around you? Can you just look at your surrounding? Maybe you look at your home, or you look at your place of work, or you look at your society, either in your church or everywhere you find yourself. Can you just look at it and extract the areas that you are not satisfied with? Certain areas, certain things that is going on around you that you are not comfortable with. Can you just visualize that? And let me share one story of a man. I will call it a story of a sardine and sandwich. Yes. Why you consider this area of your life that you are not satisfied with, and that it feels like there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe you find out that your bills are so high that your income cannot meet up, and you feel stuck. There's nothing you can do about it. Or you feel that there are certain things, maybe an addiction or certain things about your health that you are not satisfied. Maybe your shape or your height, or maybe your fitness level, or your health that you are not satisfied with, that you feel stuck. Now let me share this story. There is a man that work in a factory. This man, in that factory, they usually go for lunch break at the same time. So when they go for lunch break, this man will be complaining. And unfortunately, it's not as if they have a canteen that is being served to them by that company. It's just that there's a space for everybody to go and eat at the same time. So this man will bring out his food that he brought from home. He will open the container and complain that every now is sardine and sandwich. Every now is sardine and sandwich. The next day, when this same thing will happen that he wants to eat, he will also first of all complain, every now and then it is sardine and sandwich. So he has been complaining of this day in, day out, every day, to the irritation of his colleagues. One of them now shouted at him that, why don't you just tell your wife to change the choice of food? This one that every day you are complaining is sardine and sandwich. The man now replied, when they shouted at him, the man now replied that I'm not married. Oh, you are not married. Then who is preparing this sardine and sandwich? Is the one. So this is a man, every day he will prepare sardine and sandwich to work, and when it is time to eat, he will complain, it is always sardine and sandwich. Always sardine and sandwich. And at the end of the day, this now look like a scenario that many of us find ourselves. That you feel stuck. You complain about certain things. You are not satisfied with certain things. Meanwhile, you don't want to own it that you are directly responsible for that very thing you are not satisfied with. How many of us have found ourselves in this situation? Now, let's even start, before I go to Nigeria economy, because that is the part where I want to discuss, that is responsible for a whole lot of challenges that is going on. Before I come back to this part of Nigeria economy, okay, imagine somebody who decide that I want to buy something or I don't want to buy something. Because when you buy or you choose not to buy, it is a decision. And every of these decisions cumulatively will result into something about your life. Most of us, we find ourselves in a situation whereby the very thing we complain about, we are directly responsible for it. Now come to Nigeria. All this mess in this economy, everybody from the bricklayer, from the typist, from the banker, from the policeman, from the broker, from the law enforcement agencies, civil servants, politicians, we have all contributed in one way or the other to this big mess. There is this big mess now that we have made by our own individual contribution. The only difference is that some people contributed more. But if your own is just mere breaking of traffic rule, you have added to this pile of mess that we are in now currently. In the same way, about your health, look at your health currently. A decision, either a decision to drink water or not to drink water, one way or the other, contributed to what you are feeling right now. Like I used to say, if you are not buying our product, it does not mean that you are not buying something else. It's just that you have decided that this your money will go for something else instead of going for this product. And don't forget, anytime you buy or you don't buy, you are in one way or the other added to something that will ever be responsible for you either to live longer or not to live longer. Either for you to feel younger or to be feeling old. One way or the other, you buy, because a decision not to buy is a decision. So at every time you are taking decision, that's why we are sum total. The life you are living currently, the life of every one of us are living currently, is the sum total of the small minute decisions that we have taken. And that is what cumulatively make you what you are. So you are your decision. And if you relate to, like what I'm trying to say, in the current financial situation that we are in Nigeria, I feel strongly uncomfortable with the attitude of some of our young men, particularly in the video that I saw, that some people are using to taunt other people, because it's not as if they are satisfied, it's not as if they are okay. It is just to taunt the other person to say, okay, like a tribal thing or the other. But you see, I believe that is another way of making people realize that maybe what we saw earlier, it is now you are seeing it. And you understand? And the truth is that it does not matter when we all see something, when we have realized that something, because many people make choices. You know, every day of your life you make choices. And as you make choice, there are some that you feel that you will have made better if you have known what you know now. There are some that, you know, you have made up your mind to live with, whichever way it turns out. So, but the current challenges, the current situation that we are, is something that we all make. And the good news in this mess that we have made in Nigeria now, this current economic mess that we have found ourselves, the situation, the challenges, tough situations of economy where what people earn, there are people who have earned in the last 10 years, they have earned promotions, maybe 3 set of promotions, that currently the economic challenges put them in a disadvantaged position, whereby they are now even looking poorer than the way they used to be 10 years ago, even when they are in a far lower position. Now many people have been promoted severally to a level, and now if you look at imagine somebody who was maybe a particular 3 levels behind and was earning $2,000 in about 10 years ago, and now he has earned 3 promotions. He has earned 3 promotions, and now what his earning is not up to $1,000. You can see that nearly every Nigerian is undergoing demotion. Every working class in Nigeria is going through demotion, and this demotion is so geometric because it does not follow any pattern. It's geometric, and this is a serious challenge that calls for everybody to have a sober reflection. It's not one man challenge, and like I said earlier, we all added to this mass of mess that is in high proportion. But the good news here, like I was trying to say, the good news is that if we can make a mess, we can unmake it. What we added, we can start from now on to be subtracting what we added to the pile that formed this big mess. We can be subtracting instead of adding. That's just the good news. Now, and the question now will now be, what is most important to you? I really don't know why so many of our people, maybe because they've waited and they are not seeing us online. I was thinking they will have been here. I was thinking they will have been here. Okay. Let me see. This is okay. Okay. Let me see if I can get somebody who is going to make a contribution. Okay. A Cam Live interview. Okay. Copy. Okay. Let me see if I can copy it here. Let me see if Mr. Gospel is here. I think so many people are not here. Okay, you can use this link to join the conversation. Okay, if you desire. Who is there again? Okay, so like we are trying to say, for people to feel that this is an opportunity to drag those who have made some choice in the past. I don't subscribe to that. We have to be sportsmen at this point. And one other significant thing is that, like I said earlier, it is just the volume of contribution that is different. Why some people contribute in small scale, some contributed in a very large scale. And we all made this mass. Now, coming back to you that is saying that that are complaining about something. Like I said, we, for many things that people complain of, unknown to them that primarily they box themselves into it. And many people are in a situation whereby the very thing they are complaining of, they are directly responsible for it. And they are the only one who can change it. There are many people who have worked themselves in a manner that they look like they have no choice. Have you ever been in that situation whereby you feel like you don't have choice? And life without a choice is a life without option. And one good thing about option is that option is very empowering psychologically. You know, when you are in a position whereby you are the one who will determine a solution that fits your priorities, your needs, and your values. When you are the one determining that is beyond financial advantage. That is psychologically empowering. It's highly psychologically fulfilling when you are the one, choosing the choices of priorities or solution. Or needs or priority that fit a particular solution that you desire. And that's why, many times people feel that they feel stuck. Many people feel stuck. A lot of people, one way or the other, don't know that their action or inaction is directly responsible for where they are. And a whole lot of people, the very fact that they are not taking a decision on something is a decision. When you ask somebody, they will just say, I have not taken a decision on that matter. You have already taken a decision not to take a decision on it. And the sum total of the decision not to take a decision will lead to consequences that may not be palatable for you, like we are all experiencing now. And that's why I want to ask a question. What do you consider most important? What is the consideration that is most important to you when you want to buy anything? Either when you want to buy supplement or when you want to make any purchase. Let me start from there. Any purchase. What is your consideration? What consideration is most important to you? Let me list them. Among price, among quality, among service. When I talk about service, what the service you get from that product. The service you get from that product. And the fourth one is the experience you get from using that product. The experience you get. What the experience you have encountered, does it form part of your most important consideration in making a purchase? And what about ease and availability? Ease of access and availability of a part of that product. Does it form your most crucial consideration? Maybe I should take it again. Do you just go for what you can afford? Where price is your major consideration? Is that your major consideration? All these considerations are what we call values. That's what they are. They sum total, because anytime you pay, value is what you get. Money is what you paid. Value is what you get. And what is the consideration for this value? What is your major consideration for these values that make something valuable to you? Is it the price that determines the values? Or is it the quality that determines the value? Or is it the service that determines the value? Or your experience of use of it that determines your value? Or the ease of access and availability, where some people just go for something that they feel they have access to. There are people who go for something that is easy and they have access to. It's even how it is, even in the choice of choosing a wife or choosing a girlfriend. Some people go for the person they have ease of access to. or that is available to them. They don't go extra mile to look for the real person that they want. They just go for the person that is available. Some, in all these of considerations, this that determines your value, which of them is most important to you, that creates the value around which you make a decision of buying anything? I want us to, if you have any, you can check my inbox. You can equally share this video. You can check the inbox and make your opinion. Maybe I should just write it. Let me write okay, YouTube price, quality, service, experience, then ease of access and availability. Which of these is your most important consideration? In making a purchase? Let me send the same thing to, let me send it to YouTube. Let me send it to Facebook. Oh, sorry. Oh, to destination. Important consideration. Making a purchase. Price, quality, service, experience, ease, and availability. You understand? So yes. I'm trying to see if we can have somebody okay. Yeah, Gospel, do you have data?
No, I'm preparing and do just a few things.
Okay, because I wanted you to join this live program before.
You say wanted to?
I've sent the link for the live program to you. I wanted you to join.
Okay, make I
Eh,
this small confusion. Why?
okay.
You send them on WhatsApp, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Hello. The person you're calling is on another call at the moment. Do hold on or call later. Thank you.
Voila. Okay. So we want to Now, let's go to the challenges that we are facing currently and the toll is taken on people. The area where these challenges is at optimum level is in the area of health. These challenges is attacking people's health in a dimension that is beyond proportion. For instance, I met a medical doctor who was lamenting to me that it seems that this HMO program and those annual medical checkup from that is being put in place by many companies to assist their staff to help them proactively check their health status and know what likely challenges will crop up. It seems that that thing is not working because the rate at which people are dropping dead, especially middle-aged men from the age of 45 to 55 or even less than 60. So it was like maybe the staff of many of those organizations are not taking it serious, or that maybe people are just being complacent. That is, it seems as if with all these innovations put in place for staff of organization to manage their health fast, like the HMO, it helps people to access medical care in record time, faster, especially in the case of emergencies. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's a gap in what was happening before and what is happening currently in terms of casualties. So making it, the man begin to feel that maybe the program is not achieving the desired result. I quickly call his attention to something that Baba Adeboye said some years back when he was narrating experience of one of his church members who came to him and said that as if the prayer we are working we are praying is no longer working, that we are praying this hard, fasting every day, yet bad things are still happening and they are on the increase. And Adeboye reminded him that we are praying, bad things are still happening. Just imagine if we are not praying. So I quickly let the man realize that the impact from that HMO and those annual medical checkups is very huge. It's just that the challenges are on the rise. What people are experiencing now is huge. The proportion, the magnitude is very high. Who is that? The magnitude is very high, and that is why it looks like nothing is happening. The rate at which people are struggling to pay their bills, pay children's school fees, take care of their families, marriage, and the rest of them is alarming. And that is why it looks like many things that maybe people are not serious. And I want to say that in recent time, the rate of divorce is very high. In fact, the majority of financial marriage crisis is finances. Hello, good evening. I'll send you something. It's like you're not on WhatsApp. Okay, can 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 you join me live? Can you join me on a live show? If you can, you may need to put it on now so that because I want you to contribute to what I'm discussing here. Check, just wear something. You don't need to overdress. Okay. It's okay. Hope to see you. I'm trying to see who is on the line. Somebody is on the line. I hope I'm trying to know who is joining us online so that I can welcome you properly. Like we are saying, there is a huge challenge. Trying to know who is joining us. Challenge. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to. Okay. Yes, MDCO Part Supreme Beauty International. You are welcome to this program. And Madam Omokende Gbaishemore, yeah, I can see you are welcome to this program. And Oyesami Omokende Gbaishemore Oyesami. Thank you for joining Knowledge Center Group. Like I said, this is a platform where we share. Okay, yeah, which is on. Okay, let me no interview time remaining. Your income life does not include interview time. Oh, wow, wonderful. I used to think this thing is still there. Oh, wow. Wow. Sorry, this thing is not. Oh, this is not what I want to. Okay. Oh, sorry. I used to think this thing is. I didn't know that I didn't have the professional version. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Let me call. Oh. Let me call. Sorry, I was thinking. Nami call am. I didn't know that this section that I paid for does not include that interview mode. I will do that tomorrow. In fact, it was when I wanted to accept your call, then I said no, that I need to upgrade to pro. That the one I am is on the, they said the one I am is on the medium, and that one could have allowed me to bring in more people into the. You will have joined me and Gospel was also calling. Sorry, I didn't know. I think I will upgrade from tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. There's no time for me to do it now. So sorry about that.
No, it's okay. No problem.
I was discussing something. Maybe can I call you on WhatsApp so that we don't burn credit
We're
here?
on WhatsApp. Oh.
Okay, this is WhatsApp call.
Yes.
Okay. Don't mind me. Now the question I'm asking is this. I don't know. I'm on live on Knowledge Center. If you go there now, you will see something I posted there. I'm trying to talk about what do you usually consider most before you make a purchase among these 5 items. I want to call them. Are you there?
Yes.
Price. Maybe you may have to take your biro to write it down. Price.
Okay. Yes.
Quality.
Yes.
Service. Then
Yes.
experience.
Okay.
Ease of access and availability. Which of them is your most consideration in making a purchase?
Quality.
Okay, why do you choose quality?
You have to know the quality of what you are buying and so that you don't make a mistake or you don't buy, because if you need the quality of something because it has to serve the purpose of why you need it.
Okay.
I want to buy soap. I will check the kind of soap so that I do not get, maybe a soap that does not have the power to take care of what I need it for.
What you need it for?
I don't just buy any kind of soap. So I have to check the quality of the soap or the quality of the thing I'm buying.
Okay.
Food or drugs. You need to check the quality so that you don't buy what is going to harm you.
Okay.
That's where I see it.
So what you are saying now is that you can go any length for quality.
Yes.
I think Gospel is trying to reach me. I don't know. I didn't know that this thing is not. And I've sent it to him.
Add him to this call.
Let me add him. nicely. Let me. I had to call. I just hope I'm able to. I need to make him understand. Yeah, God's power. Hello, God's power. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Hello, God's power. How are you?
Hello, doctor. How are you? I'm fine, sir. Good evening, sir.
So sorry. The the software I'm using need to be upgraded to professional version before I can add you to that live video. The one I was using before was like this. I didn't know that they have changed it. Maybe because I've not used this interview mode for a while. So what I will do tomorrow, I will upgrade it, and so as you are calling me when I was trying to add it, they will ask me to upgrade. So sorry about that.
No problem, sir.
There was a
Yes, Buchi. Fine, Happy New Year.
Oh, thank you. I did see all your posts, painting about painting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well done.
We are deeply involved with it.
okay.
Well, God bless your hospital.
Amen. Thank you very much.
So yeah, there was a question that I put on the live show. I don't know. Are you on Facebook so that you can see me as I'm talking about? If you are on, you can join the. Okay, maybe because you are Buchi,
Yes, sir.
you may have to leave here so that you can join the Facebook live. So while God's power is commenting. Okay. So God's power.
So that's all. The boss.
I don't know why there's all back from your end. I don't really know why.
That's what.
You know the thing is echoing. Maybe I will have to call back again.
But I'm hearing you clearly.
I'm hearing myself twice. When I say something, it will repeat it. Let me recall it back again. So you are welcome. How many people are here? I'm trying to. I don't know why the thing is not showing. I don't know the comments. It's not displaying. Okay, Buchi, you are welcome. Yeah, Buchi, you are welcome here. Now, Gospel, can you hear me now?
I'm hearing you clearly, sir.
Now it's better. Now, I said which of these is a consideration for you. That's the most important consideration when you want to make a purchase of any item. If you have Bible there, you can write it. Number one, price. Number two, quality. Number three, service. When I say service, I mean how the product serve you. Number four, the experience. Number five, ease of access and availability. Which of these form your most important consideration when you want to make a purchase?
Okay. Should I answer now?
Yeah, go ahead. You are live. People are hearing you.
Okay. As a sales rep and somebody who have also used a lot of product and all that, I think I wanted to suggest that the benefit should be among the options for answer. But when you say service, you also mention something of the product, what you benefit, that's in the product benefit. Let's say the product benefit falls under the category of the product service. I think the most important thing there for me is the service. How the product serves me, what I benefit from the product is very important. That's what I go for, not even the price or the quality, because I know if the product has more benefits, then it means the quality is very good. So the service, the purpose of the product is what is most important to me when I want to make a purchase. Why am I making this purchase? The purpose of that product, that purchase, is what is more important to me. So the service.
Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. You know, in this time, a lot of people, some people will just go ahead to look at what they can afford, what their money can buy. You know, what your money can buy and service most time hardly agree. You hardly find equilibrium for price and quality to agree, or price and service to agree. Sometimes you even compromise ease of access and availability. You understand? Thank you. I don't know if there's anybody who would like to. If you would like me to call you on WhatsApp, or if you want to call me on, okay, maybe you can call me on WhatsApp, so that let me put my number. Maybe somebody wants to call 00344833890. That's my WhatsApp number. Call me on this WhatsApp number to make your contribution. Thank you, Mr. Gospower. I think you have actually made a very salient point here, because many people, you know, there is a summary that I want to say after we have left this, after we finish this. I want to hear people's opinion. Then I will now say something at the last recap, something that is very germane. Why I said earlier that we are the sum total of the decision that we make. I have equally said it earlier that the big mess that we find ourselves. Oh, sorry. You can join Gospel. Join us. Join the live so that you can hear me. Now, like I was trying to say earlier, that hello, Gospel. Hello? Mr. David Vincent, I want you to call in. David, you're welcome. David, I've been trying to reach you earlier. You're welcome to this conversation tonight. I will want you to call in. God's power, I want you to join the conversation. Join the live on Facebook or YouTube, depending on. Please just indicate that you have joined and you are getting the broadcast and you are getting info, because there is something I want to say. There is something that some people we think of ease of access. This is the one I can easily see. This is the one I can easily have access to. Hello, Gospel.
Boss, are you hearing me now?
I say join the conversation. You can join the Facebook live.
Okay.
It's on your phone. You can. I think I said it to join the Facebook. Because I want other people to call in, so that What I want to say, in respect to what you've said, I want other people online to benefit. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's all right. No problem.
Yeah. Mr. David, I want you to call in. Then before I will now say, I was talking about ease of access. So many people, ease of access is what determine what they buy. What they can see is what they buy. Why some people, what they want, the quality, the experience they've had from what they need is what is driving them, and they will go to anywhere to get it. And this is what is responsible for some people lifetime goals, as in when you say some people live longer or some people didn't live longer. Some people are 60 but they are still looking 40. Some people are 40, they are looking 60. These are the consideration, the back end consideration that some their values, that their value is based on. And that is the challenge when we say what is your major consideration, as in what is your value. Because your consideration is your value, your consideration is your priority, and what you pay money, and what you get is value. And what you get, whatever it is the value you have attached to it. Of course, we have this value equation. We all know what value equation is, where we talk about benefit minus cost. Value is equal to benefit minus cost. The benefit you are deriving from it. A whole lot of people, they have, their consideration is on which is the lowest price. You can, if somebody is going for a supplement that is of the lowest price, definitely is going to compromise some of these other four. It's going to compromise on the other four. There are a lot of good quality products that does not serve you. There are quality products out there, but it didn't serve you. It served other people, it didn't serve you. There are some products that the quality may not be top notch compared to others, but it serves you. It's serving you. There are some products that the experience you get from it, we want you to make a repurchase. There are people who buy what they see. That's what we call ease of access. And that is why a whole lot of people who, these decisions that we are making is highly responsible for some people who live longer and some people who feel younger, while some people who are feeling old. Check this, your back end considerations. So in other words, what you call your fault, you call your fault your decision. I made a very wrong decision. Somebody just said I made a very wrong decision. It is not the wrong decision that is the problem. The consideration that powers the decision. What consideration powers your choice of what you buy? I was when it comes to style, I was listening to one author who emphasized on your personal development, that as you are developing, also develop your style. And one of the things he advocates, that in developing your style, that you must invest in style. And he emphasized as buying, maybe that you should buy half as many, and I think half as many and twice as costly. He was trying to explain that it is better to get high quality but few. Maybe you have shoe, good quality shoe, maybe in few numbers, that it is better than having many shoes of lower quality. That was what the man was advocating as part of your investment in style. Now, the question is this: your consideration is your fault. Your consideration is your asset. Your consideration can propel you to live longer. Your consideration can actually shortchange you. Now, which one is the best consideration? Mr. David, I'm still waiting for your call. Mr. David, I want to call you. I want to hear your opinion. What your consideration? Okay, sorry, I missed your call. But okay, let me call you now. What are your consideration in making purchases? Yeah, good evening. Yeah, I can hear you now, but I don't know whether you can hear me. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Good evening.
I can hear you, but I don't know whether our audience can hear you. Can you raise your voice?
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening. Yes, our audience can hear you.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thanks for the privilege. I'm
Yeah.
happy. Okay. Concerning your question. Hello. Can I go on?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I can hear you. We are
Okay.
listening.
Concerning your question about my first consideration when making any purchasing decision, right?
Yeah.
Get the question right.
Yes. Among price, quality, service, experience, and ease of access and availability, what is your most consideration in making a purchase?
First, it will be quality.
No, not it will be your own.
Okay. Me-
I mean your own.
okay, for me,
Eh,
quality is my number one. Like when making any purchasing decision, quality. I take quality as my topmost priority.
okay.
Then before I fall back to price, then after that I now went on to look about the ease to get the product, because I was scammed. Like for instance, I was scammed getting the product online.
Okay.
And the person that actually scammed me was, he said he stayed in Lagos. So because of those bad feeling, I hardly
Okay.
buy things online.
Okay.
So number one is quality, number two is the price, then and now for back to ease of availability.
Ease of access and availability.
Yes, access,
Availability.
yeah.
The most Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you. I appreciate this. I brought this in because we are wellness coach. You can join. You can keep listening. You can. Okay, keep listening. We are wellness coach. We have people who consider many things before they buy, and the very reasons determine what they buy, and what they buy will either work for them or not work for them. We either compromise the intention, the problem they want to solve, the desires they want to meet, or it facilitates it and solve the problem. So that is why every time you are making any decision, any consideration that is making decision, you are all deciding whether you are going to live longer or you are not going to live longer. Anytime anybody is making a decision to buy anything. Now, most of the time, I remember in time past, when I want to buy charger, if I want to buy cable, before I made up my mind that I will never buy cable on traffic, all this cable, USB cable that we charge phone on traffic, it was because those were the easiest place you can easily see cable. They can bring as many as possible to you on traffic, and you buy it maybe cheaper. But I bet you some of them, when you plug it to your phone, 3 hours you will not see one bar has not added up to your battery. This is now give me an experience that you have to go for the quality. You understand? You have to go. Sometimes the quality is not easily accessible, but there's a place where it is. You go for it. You go for it. If you cannot find quality and with ease of access, you are very lucky. So these are variables that actually determine whether somebody is going to fly or is going to slow down, even on his health. These are variables. These variables, they are very, very important. There are times a lot of people make price their consideration. And if price is your only consideration, you are likely to lose out on some essentials. Yes, you can lose out on some essentials. And if quality, fine, quality is great. Quality is great. You understand? But you see, when it comes to certain product, it is also very good to look at service and experience. You understand? Maybe somebody experience or your own experience, it actually help you. And you know, of course, ease of access and availability is a great one too, but it does not usually determine what you should buy. It does not usually determine what you should buy. But it's also a great one if you have good quality product that is easily accessible. If you have of course, you see, the challenges with us in Nigeria, in Africa, is that we usually associate quality with price. When we see something that is highly priced, we would think that it is, is quality. Actually, price too is one reason, because most times some products, before they get the raw materials, maybe because the raw materials are scarce, and before they aggregate and put everything together, getting the raw material, getting the best hand, putting it in the best shape, of course you definitely expect the price to go higher. Yes, but the truth is that price is not always a consideration that something will be the best, highest quality, but it's also good qualities too are not cheap, because a lot of work is put into it. So what I'm trying to say in summary here is that just like we have all contributed to Nigeria problem, all of us in Nigeria, we are responsible for this big mess that we are. It's just that what I contributed may be lower than what you contributed. Some people contributed more. Whether you are a police officer, you are an army general, you are a bricklayer, you are a plumber, you are a watchman, you are the security man, everybody contributed to this pile of cake of mess that has formed a gigantic structure that is overwhelming us, leading to where we are. How we added to it, a small act. It can be as small as breaking traffic rule that you contributed. So in that same way, all those minute decisions or a decision you did not take, because not taking a decision too is a decision, they are all adding up to whether somebody is going to live longer or is going to feel younger or is going to look 60 at 40. All these things are responsible. And one of the reasons why we advocate for people to work with us at Knowledge Center Group is that so that you can choose your priorities well, so that at least you can have a choice. Life with choice, you can have an option. Life with option is beautiful. When people are caged, because sometimes life can box you to a corner whereby price become your only consideration. Is it cheap? And when you go for is it cheap, you are going to lose out on quality, service, experience, and ease of availability. The reason is this: when you are become limited, when you are limited, it's a very dangerous angle. And that is why having an option is one way to financial success, because when you have option, you know, nothing is more empowering. Knowing fully well that you are the one that is choosing solution that meets your priorities, your needs, and your values, that you are the one choosing it. That beyond its financial advantage is psychologically empowering. It empowers psychologically that you are the one choosing solution for yourself. So life with options. So we have come using this opportunity tonight to expose people to the options of choice making. Because when you say a man choose this product because this product is more valuable to him, what is it that he attaches value to? What is the consideration that he attaches value to? Does he attach his value to price? Does he attach his value to ease of access and availability? And this is how so many people box themselves into a corner gradually. The first question we raised when we started this program was that, have you ever been stuck in your life? As in, have you ever at a point see something, complain of something so badly, and you feel like there's nothing you can do about it, and the thing is bothering you? Have you ever gone through a situation like that something is bothering you and you cannot do anything about it? And I shared a story earlier of a man who is complaining of sardine sandwich. Imagine a man going to work every day. When it is time to go and eat lunch, the man will complain, oh, every time it's sardine sandwich. The next day, he will still go to work. When he opens his cooler, he will complain, sardine sandwich. And somebody now, at a point, this thing become irritating to his colleagues. And they shouted at him, why don't you just ask your wife to prepare something else for you? He now replied that he didn't have a wife. Then they now responded, who is preparing this sardine sandwich? It is this man that every day is preparing sardine sandwich to work. And yet he complained, sardine sandwich. There are many things we complain of. There are many situations that we have found ourselves that we are not happy with, we are dissatisfied. Meanwhile, we are 100% responsible for it. And we are complaining. Oh, sardine sandwich. Meanwhile, you are the one preparing sardine sandwich. If you check, either in your finances, you will observe what I'm saying. Whether in your marriage, you will observe what I'm saying. Many of the things you are going through, you are directly responsible. Whether any relationship, in your workplace, whatever attitude that is being meted to you, maybe in your workplace, whether it is disrespect, that people are disrespecting you, whether it is not being taken serious, whether people are sidelining you for one thing or the other, check. You are directly, unconsciously responsible. You have added to the pile that formed that big mess. Like we have done in Nigeria. We have all contributed. But the good thing is this. We have a good news. The good news is that if we can make a mess, we can unmake it. We are the one who made it. We are the one who added it. As small as somebody just refusing to break traffic light rule, we have started subtracting from the pile of mess that we created. For people to just, and in the same way, for you now to begin to choose your priorities right in your own health, in your fitness. Now narrowing it to your head, because one of the things we are considered this time that we have talked about is that this economic challenge is taking so much toll on people's head. For those of you that are 30 and below, you are still lucky, or maybe you are below 40. If you are 35 below, you are still lucky. Because majority of your consideration now is not on the health implication of what you want to do. For those of us who are 40, 45 and above, before we take any decision these days, we look at the implication of our health. Many people will now look at it. What is it going to? How can my health carry it? So for those of us at this point, we need to take this seriously, because the times are not smiling. So we've been here now for about 1 hour 15 minutes. Thank you so much. Let me congratulate all members of Knowledge Center Group. And I thank you. And I want to assure you that we'll be coming live every week. Yes, live. What you can do for me as my partner and my ally, share this video. Let this video be on your timeline so that some people can watch it and will be obliged to join us next meeting. Please share. I want to see those of us here on this program tonight. Share this video. Let it reach other people. See you again next week, hopefully Thursday. And I thank everyone. For people I cannot see your name here, please pardon me. I think many people join. MD Pat Supreme Beauty International. Thank you. God bless you. Bye. Bye for now. Bye. Bye. Appreciate. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your contribution. Buchi, thank you so much. David Vincent, thank you so much. God's power, thank you. Bye for now.